personal development, right, and business development, those are two things that needs a lot of your attention. How do you keep that balance, where you don't
Mhm.
focus on yourself, then your business, kind of falls behind, then you focus on your business, then
Yeah.
your own personal kind of falls behind. How do you keep everything balanced?
Yeah, yeah. So it's interesting. When I was getting started and I didn't have a lot of clients, I just threw myself into a lot of personal development.
Mm,
So I was listening to audiobooks sometimes one a week.
mm-hmm,
I ended up racking up about 100 books that I've read since I started the business 8 years ago.
mm-hmm.
So,
I
on a
think
lot
you
of
shared
those.
that spreadsheet with me.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've turned it into a
Yes.
spreadsheet. It's actually on my LinkedIn.
Yes,
So
yes.
Zachary Cochran, find me on LinkedIn. You'll see the spreadsheet. You can look
Wow.
at my reading recommendations.
You categorize them per what you want
Yeah,
to learn?
yeah, exactly. I would typically what I would do is I would see that I'm facing a problem in my business, and then I'd go search for a book that talked about it. So
Mm,
if I was realized I was having a trouble with sales,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, all right, well, let me look up some books on sales. Oh, this one, The Science of Selling. That sounds interesting. Maybe I'll read that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
there's 6 steps, and then if you can answer those 6 objections and have someone respond positively, you get the sale. Great. So it's like those kinds of things that gave me a framework for not only how to kind of manage myself effectively, which is what I would define as leadership,
mm-hmm.
but it was an opportunity for me to solve the business challenges that I've been facing progressively as I hit them,
Mm-hmm.
such as sales, such as marketing, such as building the right systems, and even to the present day
Mm-hmm.
where I'm working on building a group coaching program. I
Mm-hmm.
just went on Amazon and found about a dozen books on group coaching and said, all right, let me see what I can learn from skimming through these.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm.
So you focused on yourself first, and then the business followed.
Yeah, I'd say you have to start with yourself, because if you
Mm-hmm.
can't manage yourself, well, then you're not going to be effective in running a business. And insofar as and this was my experience, I realized that my business success was limited
Mm.
by what I was personally able to do
Mm,
or where I was stuck. So, great case in point,
Mhm.
I couldn't face rejection. I had like grown up sort of with people pleasing tendencies, and I
Mm.
realized I got to solve this, because if I can't handle the no, I'm not going to get clients, because I'm never going to ask anyone to work for me.
Exactly.
So it launched me into really, it was kind of, both at the same time.
mm-hmm.
I was working on my business, but that pushed me into more personal development.
Mm-hmm.
And yet that personal development actually supported me in terms of working in my business.